What up, what up, what up, y'all? What's up? It's your boy, Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. Cut this other mic off here. So I hope everyone's doing well.
Y'all, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. Luke Evan Brooks.
Let's see. I'm testing this out. I got new cameras, guys. So I'm just testing everything. Let me know what you see because I'm testing this out. This is brand new. Testing out the cameras, testing out the streams. So that's me on the other side. Got my candles over here. Got my other little things going on here, but we're gonna keep going. But right now, I'm just testing out the equipment. We're gonna start getting shows, getting them right where they need to be, and where we can get to the right mindset. With this show, Passive Income Central, has been going on for quite some time, but we're taking it to the next level. I mean, right now I'm surrounded by a bunch of cameras. I got cameras going different places, looking at what I'm doing, looking at different views. Got one going outside the window out here in Bahrain with the candle. Got candles in the back, but we're just trying to get it jazzed up, right? We're trying to get that whole feel to it. And tonight I'm not going to talk about too much stuff. The channel itself will be there for you. You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to. But today is just a test or for a few minutes. So if you do say something, let me know, and we'll go ahead and go right to it. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good, guys. I think everything's going well. I think with everything that we have in play, it's going to help everyone out. The ones that are listening, the ones that are trying to actually create a passive stream of income. Because right now, let's face it, we're in a recession. Our money is looking a little weak right now. Money, I'm talking about the US dollar. And we got to start thinking strategically with our money, because if you're just putting your stuff in the savings account, you're good as just pissing on your. Let's say this. Let me back up. I won't say pissing. You at the equivalent of setting your money on fire, and that's not a good look for anyone. And for me to come out here and talk about this, it really does touch a nerve, because too many of us is working. Too many of us are doing the things that we need to do. You're working that 9 to 5 job or whatever it may be that you're doing, and you're sick and tired of your boss getting on your nerves. I've been there. And it wasn't even that driving point that made me start thinking about Passive Income Central. It was the driving point of my family. I have my family. They look out for me, and, I look out for them. And my parents are getting up in there in age, and we got to start thinking strategically. We got to think about what's going to be lying out for tomorrow. So a lot of y'all know me personally. Y'all know about how I feel about my family in particular. So I really lay it out on the line when I say I do this. Not for me just to say, hey, I got a show on YouTube or whatnot, but to actually help others so they don't have to go through the nonsense, because some people don't know what to do. Some people think, oh, it's just a game or whatnot, but it's not a game. It's really actually the real deal, Holyfield style, if you want to say that. But what I will be doing, I will be hosting more shows. More shows will be coming out, and right now I'm just sending stuff out to people so they can let me know how this looks. I will actually be doing live video, something like this, but a little bit more energized, right? And I'm gonna start showing you all my results of what I'm doing, how you can get there. I'm not gonna sit there and say, hey, this all do it together. I'm gonna go ahead and lead the way, because at the end of the day, you gotta have to be the leader, right? And people tend to not believe anything or believe what you get until the proof in the pudding is shown, right? No pun intended, but they definitely want to see what's going on. At the end of the day, they want to see, hey, is this actually legit? How can I be a part of it? For example, I do Avail. There's nothing to be hidden about that. I do Avail, and Avail is pretty good. For me, I enjoy doing it. I have no issues with doing that, because at the end of the day, it makes me feel good. And when I say that it makes me feel good, is that some people, oh man, we're talking about '05 promotions and stuff today, right, at work. And my whole thing is this, how much is the '05 getting paid? We talked about that last week, right? Um, and at the end of the day, if you can make that without even having to worry about it, that's a less of a headache, right? Because more money, more problems, they tend to say, right? higher you go up in promotion, the more of headaches you have to deal with. And I'm not worried about that. My whole thing is that a lot of us are worrying about the wrong things. We're worrying about the things that really won't mean anything in the next few years of your life. When we need to be worrying about our families, we need to be worrying about how we can help our families out and provide for them, not just for that next generation, but generations to come. I'm talking about generational wealth, if you don't understand what I'm saying. I might be stuttering here initially right here because I'm doing a live set, but when it comes down to the bottom line, I'm looking for the next step of what we need to do. So, guys, I hope that you enjoy my show. If you're new to it, if you're seeing this on replay, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, if you think the content that you see, because I'm not going to really give a whole lot of content, I'm just giving you a little background on me. If you feel like this content is hitting a nerve, you need to go ahead and like. You need to go ahead and subscribe, because my team right now, and if you didn't know, I do have virtual assistants. One is in the Philippines, another one's in Pakistan. We've been doing this for quite some time. And what I mean by that is that we are actually making things work. Yes, I can get on their nerves. I won't lie about that. But you treat it like if it's your baby, you'll be doing the same thing too. For me, I truly think that if we can make anything happen, if we just take away any mental limitations on ourselves. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that because at the end of the day, we say, oh, I don't think I can do it. I don't think we can do this. And let me give you a perfect example. Weight loss. I hear so many people, weight loss. And I was one of those people, I'm going to do it this day, I'm going to do it that day, blah, 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 blah. It came down to being put on a machine to go to sleep that really, really affect me. And I have the machine in the room. So, hitting it hard every day in the gym. And people talk, it's just about motivation. It's not about motivation. It's about discipline. Your basic routine, or the battle rhythm, we call it. And at the end of the day, you got to give yourself a score on how you rate yourself. And this is now, I'm going to tell Luke Brooks, so I'm going to tell someone what I did today. This is you looking yourself in the mirror as I look at myself in the mirror here right now on the show. And I have to rate myself, right? I have to say, what did we do to improve what we're trying to have for tomorrow? Did we give ourselves an F for not giving 2 flips for today? Do we give ourselves a C? Are we giving ourselves an A? What are we doing to say that we did ourselves good? And this is the same thing about our money. Do we give ourselves a grade when it comes to our money? Do we give ourselves a grade when it comes to how much money did we spend within our paycheck period? Did we blow all our money all the way to the end? Did we blow our money out during the whole, weekend, partying up? What did we do? So a lot of you may say, I want party because I got to go to work, but you're balling out of control, and the situation is that you're waking back up in the same reality. And for me, I'm trying to break out of this reality. I'm trying to break out of this nightmare I call, right? Inflation really crushed a lot of people's money, right? But it doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be that situation where you don't have money and you don't know which way to go. But I will tell you this, there is a way to go. It's 2 ways to go. One decision that you can go ahead and not do anything and be like, well, feel pity on me, or the other direction is, you know what, I got to get off my ass. I got to start waking up earlier, start working on what I want as my dream, because everyone has dreams. We know that you can't forever work, right? You can't forever do what you're doing, but one thing that you can do that can be forever touched, not just by you, but by your family, if you have family, or if you want to pass something along, or you're just trying to get out of the situation that's driving you crazy. That's what's going on now. All these pharmaceutical companies are pushing pills down people's throats because they're depressed. They're having issues at work. They're gaining weight. They're doing all these things, right? That really touches a nerve. But at the end of the day, when we look at these things, right, we got to look at the root cause. If we can look at the root cause, we are able to safely say, hey, maybe I need to stop doing it. It's just like someone said, well, man, I keep coughing, but then they keep smoking packs of cigarettes every day. And they say, well, I just got to get rid of this cough. I'll be okay. Well, how about you just cut out with the cigarettes? You talking crazy. Just like someone said, well, I need to lose weight. Someone told me that today. A female told me, I need to lose weight. I need to lose weight. Okay, then how about you just start going to the gym? That's first thing, you got to go to the gym, right? Do something. I'm not sitting there saying you got to be out there and be pumping iron like Arnold Schwarzenegger did. Walking, riding a bike, whatever. I'm too lazy, but I want to go to the pool. I can't make this up. So we got to change our mindset. And this show is going to talk about changing the mindset. So right now I'm just getting off here because I got work to do. I have other shows that I have to make here, recordings that I have to make. But let me know down in the comments how this came out. I think this was a good sound test. I seen people popping in, so the feed is working. I'm hearing a little echo, but I don't know if that's just coming from me or from the cameras in the other room. We'll figure it out. I'm not having any issues with that. So guys, let me know down in the comments. Again, my name is Mr. Luke Everett Brooks. I will see you soon. Take care.